my name's Ruth McCartney and I'm here to tell you a plane story. So we actually hired private pilots to fly over to give us sound effects that we need. Anyway, August of 2006, my husband Martin and I flew to Denver, Colorado to go to Boulder. Never been there before, fabulous, fabulous. We get to the American Airlines terminal, LAX, and check in with the machine and it says, $90, would you like to upgrade to first class? We're like, why not? So off we go, feeling all important, check our bags, give it to the nice lady at the TSA. She labels them and checks in them and looks in them for, Tampax and bombs and whatever it is they do. Off they go, wave bye-bye to our bags, go upstairs to the first class lounge, get on board, have some champagne. 2.5 hours later, we're in Denver. Our baggage, unfortunately, is not. We waited another 3 hours and watched the thing go round and round and round. Filled out the necessary forms, got in the limo, went to the hotel. Went out to dinner in the clothes we stood up in. We were there to give, at DeVry University, give some corporate speeches and a corporate presentation. So we packed suits and really important stuff, as you can imagine, the Armanis and the Manolos and all the good stuff. So we go out to dinner, we come back, still no luggage. 2 o'clock in the morning, I phone downstairs, still no luggage. Friday comes, no luggage. Saturday is our presentation. So I decide, I've called American Airlines about every hour, terribly helpful, but no luggage. And at this point, I get a bee in my bonnet. I start calling 411, I start calling 303-555-1212. I get the number to the TSA at Denver Airport. Well, now you're not supposed to get that number, but I got the number. So I call and I get an answering machine. Hi, my name's Gary Smith, or whatever his name was. This is the week of the 17th of August, and I'm out on vacation. So really what his message should have said was, there's nobody watching the switch at Denver Airport. If you're a terrorist and you'd like to come bomb us, this would be the 2-week period every year where you could just come in and fuck up our airport, all good. So I leave Gary a message, nothing. I'm now really kind of pissed that I'm going to have to go to Target and buy, an Isaac Mizrahi designer by Target suit to go to DeVry University. And it's raining and it's 26 blocks from the hotel. Nobody knows where the Target is because Boulder's not exactly the kind of town where they'll tell you where a Target is. In fact, we went into a compound pharmacy to just try and buy aspirin and the woman recoiled. Aspirin? We don't sell that here. This is Boulder. So off we go, Target, stuff. All right, keep calling. I decide to call Homeland Security, head of the nation's capital. So I call and I get about 10 o'clock on a Friday night, perfectly nice, elderly gentleman by the name of Pete. Answers the phone, he says, how may I help you at Homeland Security in the nation's capital? This be Pete. And I said, hi Pete, how you be doing? And Pete said he'd be doing fine, so that was great. And I said, well, Pete, can I tell you my story? I'd like somebody to file a report because this luggage might be flying around up there, open, in an airplane, something might go boom, and they're gonna come looking for me. Well, I'm not in possession of the luggage. Could you please take a report? And he said, report on what? So I repeated it. And I said, well, Pete, can I speak to your supervisor? And he said, no. And I said, okay. So can you take a report for me, Pete? Do you have a pen? And he said, I got a pencil. So I said, all right, whereabouts in the Homeland Security building are you, Pete? And Pete said, well, I'm in the booth in the parking lot. So I said, let me get this straight. Homeland Security, I can't talk to your supervisor, and you are on the front lines, and you're in the parking lot in a booth with a pencil. He said, that would be absolutely right. I said, so while George and Laura are having the big nap, and Dick Cheney is MIA, probably with my frickin' bag trying my clothes on, I've landed at DIA, my bag's in MIA, and you got a pencil. He said, that's right. I said, really, I really need to talk to your supervisor. And he said, madam, could you all call back on Monday morning at 8:30 because Homeland Security, sit down, is currently closed. Your tax dollars at work. So what I said to Pete was, I said, well, thanks, Pete, for your time and all that good stuff, but here's the deal. When your supervisor gets in on Monday morning, you need to ask him for a gun and a raise. And he said, will do, ma'am, you have a nice night. So America, sleep tight in your beds at night, knowing that Pete's at the switch with a number 9 pencil, and all is good. All is good in the land of the brave and the home of the free. And Pete, thanks Pete. By the way, the bags turned up 13 days later.